I apologize for the disturbance, but it's time for you to wake up. I'm afraid your time to rest is at an end.
Wake up, Daddy's home.
Welcome home, sir.
Assalamualaikum fam, back at yet another event that we're covering today. I think it's fair to say that the team has started falling in love with this NGO because they are the sweetest people you can ever find and really doing a great job when it comes to helping these rural kids identify their talent and basically just giving them a platform where they can become good players in the future. And you never know, you might find these kids in the Olympics or the Asian Games too. So just wanted to give you guys an update. Yeah, out here shooting content. A souvenir. Just headed for a quick round of midday prayer. I'm sure the team is gonna handle shooting the content, and yeah, that's the beauty of it, right? Having an incredibly talented team who just knows what to do on their own. And I also don't like to put too much restriction on them, because when there are no limitations, when you want to work the way that you like, that is unique to you, the results are far more better. And I just ask the team to go crazy, to unleash their own creativity when it comes to shooting any sort of content. Maybe we could drop that video on this vlog just to see how it came out. Stay tuned.
Incoming call. I put it on screen.
Hi Ashish, thank you for getting on this call so late. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Okay, to get us started, could you tell me a little bit about your startup and what you're hoping to achieve?
Sure. Basically, our startup is called and we're focused on and we're in early stages and we're looking forward to build a brand and attract more customers for social media.
That sounds interesting. Social media can, definitely be a powerful tool for what you're looking for. But what platforms are you currently using, if I can ask? What platforms are you planning to use?
So we're basically planning to use Instagram and Facebook, but I think we can even expand on LinkedIn.
But I don't think TikTok would be possible if your audience is in the Indian market. Because that's been going on, right? I mean, these are great choices. I mean, these would have been my personal recommendation as well, based on target audience that you mentioned on our Google form. Because each of these platforms have their own strengths, and if you can just share what your current approach looks like and if you have any challenges you've been facing.
Sure. So basically, we've been posting a few times a week, mostly updates about our progress. I think we're not reaching enough people.
Okay, I see. Consistent posting is key, right? I mean, that's what I always keep preaching, even on our YouTube channel. It's also about the type of content and how it's presented, right? Have you tried any specific strategies for engagement, or it could even be advertising?
Boosted posts on Facebook, but nothing too extensive. We don't really, we're not really sure how to create content or how to get our audience effect.
Understood. That's a common challenge. And what I typically recommend is a mix of organic as well as paid strategies, right? And we can help you develop a content plan that includes engaging visuals, stories, videos, that showcase your brand's personality and value. And additionally, targeted ads boost your reach and also result in conversion.
Okay. What does your process look like?
We just start out with a comprehensive, discovery phase. We sit down with your team just to know what your brand is, what your audience is, get just a little bit of more in-depth info about your audience, and just recognize your goals and just manage our expectations from there. And what we do is we create a content calendar with a mix of posts that are designed to engage or inform, or mainly acting as a lead generation material. So we also analyze performance, update, and just adjust our strategy as needed accordingly.
Okay, nice. That makes sense. Can you give me an idea about costs that are involved?
Absolutely. I mean, our pricing depends on the scope of work and the platforms involved, but we offer packages that start at, and as for ROI, while it can vary, our goal is to significantly increase your brand awareness and customer engagement just resulting in higher conversion rate and just boosting your overall sales. We typically see clients achieving what they're looking for within the first couple of months.
Good. Actually, your price sounds reasonable. What would be the next steps?
The next step would just be to schedule a more detailed strategy session with the entire team where we dive into your specific needs and outline a detailed plan. After that, we can draft a proposal for you to review.
Schedule that session.
I'll ask the team to send you a follow-up email and just see when you can make this call.
Sure.
And looking forward to helping your startup. At the end, we want to build a long-term strategy because we just don't want to work with you for say like a month or two and then just go.
We're looking for the same thing.
Yeah, and you going your separate ways doesn't make sense for us. We are looking for building a long-lasting partnership that can give us idea about your industry as well as help us diversify our portfolio too.
Sure thing.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good, Chad. How's your Sunday?
Pretty good.
Nice. We just wrapped up an amazing event. We just shot some great content for an NGO. So our Sunday was a bit charitable, you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. I actually did something myself. Okay. I found this group, videographers.
Okay.
Very active, and I made a pending post. So we'll see if anybody gets back to us, but it's a very active group. And then tomorrow we'll reach out to some people when we get on the phones. But I've been looking at things, right? See, this is good. This is good. And as much as I love this, I just think we need to take a left turn in our messaging and our narrative. We're trying to sell luxury because there's a lot of people traveling. We can give them lifestyle content. But we also need to be selling the experience in a better way.
Yeah.
And I'm not quite sure how to do that.
What are your thoughts on maybe like shooting content around you coming on camera and saying, hey, here are 5 things that you can do in this week, or maybe you could just jump on and say, here's how the bachelor party scene is, that kind of content indirectly
Yeah, for
promote.
sure. And that's a lot more relevant to the people we're trying to speak to. And what context can I provide in that aspect?
So, because if we start creating content around lifestyle and around people's celebratory moments, I think that's where we could really capitalize on, because I have a few ideas.
Yeah.
I think I have.
Because it's about, it's about birthdays, it's about bachelorette parties, it's about corporate gatherings, it's about wedding. I don't want to get into wedding cake, but it's event based. So we need to be basing our dialogue on the events.
Just create material around this, and if we position ourselves in a way that where you just show up at a party or a bar mitzvah and say, here are 3 things that we could do differently, or here are different ways of enhancing your experience. So maybe that content would resonate better. Is what I was thinking.
I think so.
Probably create an ICP, an ideal client persona, where we list out what age we're targeting and whom we are targeting, where are we targeting. Just the basics, back to the drawing board. In the long term, this gets us to where we want, because at the end we have to stay true to what content we want to provide.
And who we're trying to speak to.
Correct, and just brainstorm and see what ideas we can come up with. Can I share a few ideas over
Yes,
WhatsApp?
and that's what I was going to say. Before I pass it over,